Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, the internet's favorite loser, signing back on once again to bring you guys another video. We're back here on Borderlands 2. I'm bringing you guys another top 5 ranking video. Today we're doing top 5 shields in Borderlands 2. Let's get it. Number 5. Yeah, we're starting off with the sham, ladies and gentlemen. It's just because I didn't want to put it at number 1, because everybody knows how good the sham is and how useful it is. Between, you know, using it for infinite rockets with the Logan's gun slash bada boom combo, rocket jumping around with pretty much every character, especially with Salvador, and just how good it is at soaking up bullets as I get ripped down instantly. Wow. Thanks for that. But yeah, it's really good at it absorbs bullets really well, and that's another reason I put it at number 5 is because it doesn't stop everything, and if you get hit with one electric bullet, you're pretty much done at OP10. So as good as the sham is, I mainly only ever use it for movement and rocket jumping and rocket ammunition. I do not use it as my go-to shield, and that's why it's my number 5. It's really good on the lower, on like, normal Ultimate Rule Hunter and non-OP levels as well, but mainly I just use it for rocket ammunition and rocket jumping. Number 4. That's right. It's the good old B shield. And everybody knows how good the B shield is. It's one of the main shields that is used in bossing and in one of the main shields that is used in boss fights and raid bossing. It's used in many different techniques. Didn't get behind there fast enough. But yeah, it's used in many different bossing, different. It's just a really strong shield. For those that don't know, it's a amp shield that um, increases your bullet damage whenever your shield is up. So you can do massive amount of damage. Now, the V shield is unique because it doesn't drain. Let's see if he's gonna do it again. It doesn't drain per shot. Normal amp shields will drain per shot, which is what kind of balances them. But the B shield has no amp shot drain. You can just get the amp shot damage forever, as long as you do not get hit. So I just kind of didn't want to make it too obvious what my number 1 and my number 2 would be. So I kind of put everybody's top shields down lower, just for the reason of, not being obvious with it. And I'm gonna try to get the kill here, just to see what we get from old Pete. So yeah, everybody knows how good the B shield is. It doesn't need to be number 1 on the list, I just didn't want to be obvious with a cop out, but it has to be showcased. It has to be seen because it is a very powerful shield that is used a lot of different strategies, and it's necessary. So it's the B shield, guys. My number 4 is the B shield. Number 3. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3 is the good old antagonist. Not only because it shoots out slag homing balls at the attackers, it deflects the bullets at a massive bullet reflection damage. Like 880% is insane. On top of almost 50% damage reduction, it's just insane. And you could do crazy stuff with the antagonist. Like anything that has any kind of deflection, you can use that against it, such as Hyperius' shield. You can use your own deflection and his own deflection against him and do massive amounts of damage. This is bad. I didn't mean to put myself down. I was a little unprepared. I'll be right back. Alright, take number 2. Let's actually try to get you can actually get one-shots, but I'm just not good at it. It's weird. I'm just not that good at it. Like I said, you can actually get one-shots, but I'm just not good at it. It's strange. I wish I was a little bit better, to be honest with you, because I've seen some crazy stuff. You gotta hit the shield like... I'm just ass, bro. Let me try with a quad. Round 3. I gotta at least get a bit, because there's so many good clips of people one-shotting Hyperius with this strat on OP10, and I'm just not good enough. It sucks. There's just a specific place that you gotta hit the shield. Like you walk in and you hit it, but you can do much better than that. There you go. There you go. Thank you. I'm just not well trained in it. That's the only issue. I'm just not trained in not well versed in it. Let's see if we can get another one. Because I really want, because you can do some crazy stuff with this shield against the dragons. You can do some crazy stuff with this shield against anything that deflects bullets. You can cheese it with this shield. Hey, Tatler. I just thought that I think it's like really awesome. That because bullet deflection in this game sucks. It's a terrible gimmick. But when you can turn it on its head and use it against itself, it's super cool. It's just really cool to be able to turn it on its own head and use it against itself. Crap. Oh, that was a good chunk. There you go. Such a good way. It's so good. It's so good. See if we can get another one. You know what? Probably not. But we'll go for one more. So for those that don't know, you're gonna want a chaotic evil monk if you're gonna. You can do this with Maya too, but it's easier to do with Salvador because of money shot. You just want the bullets to be super powerful, and that's what's ricocheting and just dealing so much damage. Just so I can kind of explain. I can explain it a little better. But yeah, you just basically want something with a lot of pellets, aka quad, and you know, you want to get money shot chaining and reflection in there, like that. That's a big chunk. Ow. Oh. I did a lot of damage to his. I did a lot of damage, so he's no longer has his shield anymore. So we gotta just take him out. Take him out. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Stop what you're doing. So yeah, hopefully I got to showcase, because you can get some really good chains in there and one shot them if you can get consistent on where you're hitting. My Gunzerk, please. Thank you. Fuck you. Anything worth a damn? Another Tatler. Oh, anyway, that's my number 3. It's a really, really good shield too because it's got high capacity. It has bullet reflection. Slag balls, so you can slag enemies too while you're getting shot. The damage reduction. It's just a really powerful shield. So yeah, my number 3, the antagonist. Number 2. How can I rank shields without talking about the good old black hole? It's such a very, very good shield, especially on gauge. But if you're having trouble, you know, going down and whatnot, it's really, really good to be able to, when you get hurt, when the black hole is depleted, it creates a nova and it brings everybody in. And on top of that, don't do it. You know, it's not going to protect you from being a dumbass. But anyway, it's just a really, really good shield. God, all the way back up here. I don't want to. I want to get gameplay of it, but I don't want to lose this spawn point because I'm doing something else here in a minute that involves this. But so I gotta get out of here. Like, gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out. Basically, when it depletes, come on, bro. You gotta be like this. When it depletes, bro, I'm just struggling. Okay, thank you. When it depletes, let me see if I can actually get some gameplay now. So in between depletes, though, it has to fully recharge. But enemies, hello. Do you exist? I'm leaving this in. I don't care. I'm leaving this in. Enemies! I just need somebody to shoot me. You, sir! Anyway, let's say, take my shield. Here, I'll walk into them. Anyway, my shield, there you go. It creates a little black hole. And it sucks them in. So and it does good damage, too. So, like, anyway, it's a good shield for when you go down and it sucks in the enemies around you so you can heal up or you know, be able to get up. But obviously I am a little bit out of practice, and you then it'll suck the enemy closer to you. That's all I was trying to show. It's just, it's a really good shield for like noobs somewhat. Basically, and I'm a noob with gauge. I suck with gauge so bad. But anyway, there's a lot of good things you can do with the black hole. If you go down, it is sucking any enemies that are near you to you, so it's easier to get back up on your feet. Not only does it do good damage, but it's just generally a very good shield to have. And it's a very unique shield. There's not many shields. Actually, there's no shield like it. It's a very good shield. And with gauge, you buff all the lightning damage or the electrocution damage, so it does like really, really, really good damage to enemies. And sometimes you'll just get up based off the Nova Blast itself, especially on lower UVHM, or like if you don't play on OP levels like I do with gauge. There's only a couple characters that I play OP levels with, and that's Salvador, Zero, and Maya. But I don't play OP levels with Axton, Gage. Krieg can do OP levels, but he's just more fun on normal UVHM. But yeah, anyway, guys, the black hole is my number 2. Sorry the gameplay was atrocious. Please forgive me. Number 1. That's right. My number one spot goes to the Rough Rider. It's one of my favorite shields, and it's been one of my favorite shields for, God, forever. Not just because of Breakneck Banshee, my melee Krieg, God, the Salvador Inconceivable. It's just a very, very good shield. Every character has different effects that proc when they have no shield. Maya's main one is Fleet, which is 50% movement speed when you have no shield. But with Breakneck Banshee, you can get that up to 110. And you can just fly around at the speed of sound. And it's quite good. Quite good indeed. Very, very good, actually, as a matter of fact. Just to be able to zoom around the map. But that's not all it does. It gives you plus 20% damage reduction and a huge health bonus. So it makes up for that fact that you have no shield. And I'm going to showcase a little bit more what it can do with Salvador here in just a moment. But basically, with Maya, you just move around like Sonic the Hedgehog. Very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. I'm very powerful, I mean like very fun. Just to be able to sprint around at the speed of sound. But let me show you what Salvador can do with it on OP10. So this isn't about Salvador's Inconceivable, you know, where the lower your health and shields, aka zero shield with the Rough Rider, you get free ammo, which if you chain Inconceivable with Money Shot, you can get some insane Money Shot chains. This isn't about out of bubblegum when you have no shields, you get insane fire rate. This is about just simply the fact that you get a damage reduction and the massive health bonus. And you pair that with a Chaotic Evil Monk with +5 in Sexual Tyrannosaurus and a Grog. It's very hard to kill Salvador. Now, he's not unkillable, obviously. But, and we're in the Beatdown, which is one of the the hardest map, or the most dangerous maps in the game. This is where you want to test your stuff here. But yeah, we have such insane health regeneration and insane damage reduction and just insane health pool with this build that it's really hard to put us down. Now again, you're not unkillable, but you are extremely better off than where you would be if you didn't have this setup. It's just a very versatile shield that goes well on every class. Every class can use the Rough Rider really, really well, and in unique ways that don't just involve, you know, being able to kill things with the B shield. This gives you multiple different opportunity or multiple different avenues of different strategies to use, and it's one of my favorite shields because of that, because you can build for it, or you can build around it to do some crazy cool techniques. And that hurts, sir. But yes, with the insane health pool that it gives you and the damage reduction, it makes you a lot harder to kill, period. Especially, like I said, with the Sexual Tyrannosaurus build here, you can get some insane health regeneration with Salvador. So I just figured I'd showcase it a little bit, but like I said, every character has something cool they can do with the Rough Rider. With Krieg, it's really good for his melee build because it increases his health pool so much, and Krieg does really good melee damage without having to set up for it. Zero does way more melee damage, but you have to set up his stuff a lot more. So Krieg is literally, you can just get in there and do some crazy damage, you know, just by face tanking and running in and just killing everything. But yeah, the Rough Rider has been one of my favorite shields since it was released all the way back in the Hammerlock DLC, all the way back in around 2013. So I absolutely love this shield. and it's held a very near and dear spot in my heart for a very long time. And I just figured it had to be my number one. It had to be my number one, guys. So yeah, with that, been the internet's favorite loser signing off. Till next time, my friends. Goodbye and good night. Thank you for watching.